But from a district standpoint, school districts cannot ignore IEPs. They are not allowed to do this just because school has been closed. And so while we're still waiting for guidance in regards to exactly how IEPs can be handled, the IEPs have to continue. And that's, the IEPs that are coming up for either reevaluation or the first IEPs. So what I'm aware school districts are doing is they're completing the IEPs that have begun. And so maybe where there's some confusion is there are potentially others that have not started their IEP yet. They have not identified a date or they have not identified a time, and they're waiting to see more guidance in regards to how potentially to do that. And so it's not that they've been canceled. It's just that they're waiting for guidance in regards to when to do that. So if they were in progress, they're continuing. If they weren't in progress, there may be a wait for some guidance, but they have to still follow all the federal rules, the timelines, and the guidelines until they're changed either by Michigan Department of Education or by the federal government. So school districts are very focused on IEPs and how they're going to complete them. They're concerned because they can do IEPs online, but there's some evaluation components of the IEPs sometimes they cannot do online. And so they're trying to figure that piece out. But I want to be clear, school districts are still required to do IEPs. There's been no cancellation, carte blanche of IEPs.
Schools will be working to monitor the progress kids are making or that schools are making with kids. A point, Jim, that I would want to the community to know is, because there's been so much misinformation, this matters. It counts. My fear would be that people start to dismiss this as not important. We certainly don't want to punish students that aren't able to access education, but we also don't want to punish kids by saying, well, I don't need to work hard at this. I don't need to engage. I don't need to respond. This matters. So it's a two-way street. The school should be communicating with you in the next few weeks about what they're doing and how they're doing it, and that learning should be starting. And it's important for families and students as best they can to engage so that we can keep learning going in this time frame.
For Hope Starts Here, in our initial COVID-19 call to action response phase, Hope Starts Here was able to produce online digital hope kits with tools and other resources to address various ways to manage stress for adults and children. We are proactively supporting child-adult resiliency, or adult-child resiliency, and we also provide information on local resources for families who are in need of additional targeted supports. So right now, if you were to visit our website at hopestartsheredetroit.org, you will find resources such as how to prioritize self-care for parents and caregivers during COVID-19, or psychological tips for children and adolescents' emotions, even additional web and online resources for DPS-CD students with exceptional learning needs, such as speech and language needs for the deaf of hard and hearing needs, or even visual impairment needs. Additionally, last fall, aside from those needs of the Hope Kit, please get onto hopestartsheredetroit.org and go to our COVID-19 resource section, where you'll find links to all of those resources.
DPTV is here for you. We have designed daily teacher-approved activities for preschool all the way through 12th grade. We have also created messaging to support parents during this time, with messages like how to talk to your child during this time, and it is okay to not be okay. You can receive texts, join us on social media and web, and broadcast support, all from us. We are working with this group and other partners to really figure out your needs as parents and your needs as teachers. We will be sharing information in the next week about how to connect from our website, dptv.org/education, hopestartshere.org, and the COVID313.org site. You can also follow me, Tara, at Detroit Public Television on Facebook.
You can find more at onedetroitpbs.org or subscribe to our social media channels and sign up for our One Detroit newsletter.